All right. Yo. All right, recording. So there's like a little process now, right? We're like snapping with the phones. We have like a Thanos snap that happens that triggers the show, that sends us into this alternate universe. Yeah, the snap is like, it's serious. Yeah, no, honestly, rule one, I think, don't get serious, because that's why I think, yeah. Hey, fool.
Just have fun, kids.
Yeah, nah, this is mainly like documenting the mindset. I was thinking earlier, like at least like document the mindset, because earlier we were kind of tripping on like an old podcast that maybe one day, maybe if we do 100 episodes, we'll go back and like do commentary on that one. Hopefully we're sicker.
Yeah, that would be fun.
You know, something like that, because I kind of heard a little
had good equipment back then. We actually had some really good equipment.
Yeah, now we just have a shitty Vision Pro.
I mean, we have crazy equipment still.
Yeah.
If you think about it, but
it's changed. It's changed.
Podcast
it's
stuff.
changed. Yeah, and that was like legit podcast setup, like traditional.
It was pretty crazy.
But yeah, that was crazy, because we're talking about like tech shit. But even there, you're like, you know, it's crazy. In there, you're like, I'm a film writer, honestly. Like, I write, like, sketches and shit. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, yeah, we were definitely... So, different mindset was documented. I think that's the coolest thing about that. So, yeah, if we do some crazy shit, we'll... This is just at least documenting the mindset, and maybe we'll play that crazy-ass one, because that's, like, two different people talking. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm going to just pick the first story, just to keep it simple. It's not like I found something insane.
Yeah.
But just to kind of put something in front of Roland, it's kind of the favorite thing about this podcast. Just showing Roland stuff randomly.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Has something to do with Vision Pro?
Yeah. I don't know if you saw this earlier. This is a couple days old, but I think, fuck it. No rules. Like, let's just cover shit we want to bring up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think...
So there are more than 2,500 native apps for Apple Vision Pro. Is that a lot, or is that a little bit?
Dude, that ain't shit. Nah, so one hater comment, this is like the only reason I kind of was like, oh, I'm going to bring it up. Because some fool was like, oh, now there's an app for every Vision Pro owner.
For every owner?
Yeah, so like the Reddit comment maybe, or wherever I read this, that was the comment, the top comment. And I got heated, so that's why I was like, nah, fuck that. Let's talk about it. There's 2,500 apps right now. This is like also documenting the Vision Pro in a way.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, dude? I'm pissed kind of because of that comment, but what do you think? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wish there were 10,000, 15,000.
Why do you think it's low? Or is it low when did it come out?
It's not, hasn't even been a year.
Okay, yeah, right?
Hasn't
like
even
6 months? No?
Maybe 6 months?
Maybe barely.
Yeah. But it came out like in June or something? Or no, I'm tripping. Yeah, earlier this year, pretty much. But yeah. I mean, I don't think there was too many people willing to give 4K plus tax for the device.
Right, so the price is still crazy.
The price is still crazy.
For the average
it sounds like, which it makes me think of some other thing I heard, but yeah, it sounds like the second generation is not even going to have a pro version like this one. Like, they're not going to have a pro, like, their strategy changed to, like, they're going to be like, all right, what's, like, the most bare bones version that we can make? The plastic one with no...
Yeah, they have to steer away from the price. Like, I guess they're like, even a pro one, like, we could, but like, fuck.
Yeah,
why?
They're like, no, we just need to do the Vision Pro basic, like, plastic, like, you know, less memory, like, not even like the screen on the outside with the eyes. They're probably gonna scrap that.
Ooh.
Just to cut costs, just to get more people on it, which makes sense.
Yeah. Like, just choose a color on the outside, and the cameras are gonna be right there.
Yeah.
Like a phone.
So that's good. Like, I definitely love being, like, Like the killer app is this, like space, like this environment,
Yeah,
sharing and
yeah,
hanging out.
yeah.
Like this is actually the dopest thing you can do.
Yeah, right. Let's say that. At least that's true. This has kind of been the coolest thing, right? This is kind of like
But
what we want to do on it.
some people are working on it though. Some dude like released like a drumming lessons for drummers, and it's like you can kind of pretend you're like you have a whole drum set.
Oh, okay, okay.
In
It's
the
getting
Vision
there.
Pro.
It's getting
So I
there,
was like,
right?
okay, that was one of the ones I expected to see.
Yeah, no, I'll say like, damn. Even me, like, tried to make an app, and I bumped into a wall where it's like hardly any resources, super new. Even like the AI tools, just like they don't really know what's up yet, right? So it's like it's really hard even for me. So you got to be kind of like those smart developers, kind of like the ones that can really work off documentation. Maybe that's my whack excuse, but I kind of feel like I would send you comments of people complaining about it just to kind of justify it. Like, yo, it's hard, kind of. Like, I'm not the only one. Like, this is the first time I'm reading, like, people saying it's hard. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, it's super new. And, like, yeah, hard just means, like, limited resources, low YouTube videos.
Yeah.
There's, like, very low GitHub frameworks that pop up, right? There should be, like, gesture kit, like, clean, like, super usable, like, all these little twist stuff. So even that, I'm kind of like, that was kind of a mission. Like, I can't work off documentation. I can only make apps with Claude. Like, I can only do Claude now. So I gotta wait a little bit. That's kind of where I'm at with the Vision Pro. That's my whack excuse, but it's a little slower and harder. You need that OG, I think, developer patience.
It's challenging.
It's
to
challenging.
develop.
Yeah.
And I think with Unity was like supposed to be like, if you know how to use Unity and can use Unity resources, you could like import or like export from Unity to Apple Vision Pro. But then didn't they have some crazy like fee to get in?
Yeah, it's in there like
a monthly
150
fee
a month or something, like some crazy shit.
Yeah,
That's the
just to
scary
use
part.
their, and it's like what? Like I'm gonna be stuck for months trying to build something. And
yeah, so it's like the
it's
wall
expensive.
of trying to learn Unity while paying like 150. At least if that's not the case, that's what developers kind of feel. That's what we think happened, right? So it's like expensive price wall just to make it easy to develop. So that was kind of like a whack move, right, on Unity, knowing that they had like the framework that was like most popular, but they kind of locked the Apple kind of like bridge.
They were like, if these developers can pay $4,000, like they could pay us, type of mentality.
Yeah, I think that's where it went.
Where it's like, no, what the hell?
Because, yeah, like, it's still Unity, I guess, but it's like for Apple, bro, it's different. Yeah, but it's like, dude, it's Unity. That's why we're trying to use Unity to make it easy. But it's like, oh, the hard shit now is financial. So it's like, that's why we have 2,500 maybe. That maybe prevented like another at least 3,000 right now.
So you saw this and you were like, oh, that's super low.
Yeah, like people are complaining, and yeah, it's low, but I mean, I think it's low because it's like a slow development process right now, and I think it's just that early, and this is just what happens when you're early. I don't know, when you're early to a new platform, I guess. I mean, is this how the iPhone felt? Maybe apps. It was 2,500 apps. The first 6 months, maybe too, It's like, who the hell knew Objective-C, really? I don't know. Was that popular? I don't know.
No, I'm sure it was challenging as well.
Yeah.
But no, this is a great story. Like, like going into 6 months using the Apple Vision Pro, like how do you feel about it? Like, it was a crazy wave in the beginning, the hype and everything.
Yeah,
like,
no, for sure.
I was like, whoa, I didn't expect that much, like, hype, and everybody jumped on it, like, talking about it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Till, like, where it got so cold that nobody talks about it, pretty much. Like, I haven't seen any...
Yeah, no, I think, like...
Really much?
I think just the real fools are heads down right now. Like, what the fuck you gonna say? Like, just the latest shit, I think, is Twitter. Right, like catch foods on Twitter, working on little things, but I think it's just.
But not like the videos where everybody was walking outside.
Oh, even the marketing wave, the
Those
viral marketing, definitely, like, it was a product wave, right? Like it was the hottest product, so it's like the Cybertruck wave, like,
Yeah. I guess everything kind of has that, like, you know,
It
peak and then
it
slows down.
or some special products reach that level of like virality where it's like content based. It's like you gotta Snapchat that shit or whatever if you see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Vision Pro touched that. Cybertruck touched that. So yeah, sometimes physical products get that little moment, you know. But yeah, that's really, I don't know. I didn't really have much to add except like, damn, I kind of was happy that like Ray Wenderlich or whatever, that one Hacking with Swift website had like a cool Vision Pro tutorial, and that's kind of the coolest, easiest thing I found.
Yeah.
But then it was like, okay, hard again. Like, let me try to tweak this little Simon Says, but it's like,
Yeah, you gotta wait a little bit till people make it easier. Apple, like, you know, gets better, like, support on their frameworks, their documentation, more example, like demo apps,
yeah.
things like that. And then pretty much like, yeah, this next generation product's probably gonna be right around the corner. Hopefully they can bring it down to like maybe, you know, 1,500 maybe.
So yeah,
like the price like of a regular laptop.
Or yeah,
at that point,
yeah.
we'll see
the price
probably,
of like these other cheaper like headsets, just like a little more.
Because the phone
maybe.
is like 1,200, like a top of the line.
Yeah, honestly,
iPhone.
no, I think you're right. Like 15, just to kind of make it like, yo, this is crazier than a phone. You know, it's like it's gonna be more than the most expensive phone for sure. So yeah, like 15, under two, I think would be a win. For the average people, if they cut it in half, that'd be crazy. With the same apps, fuck it. You know, we just lost. Hopefully, we don't lose too much cool shit. But like, yeah, like you said, the screen on the outside, fuck that. That probably cuts a lot of money. That's just a luxury, right? This was just like Apple going on crack, like design. Like, dude, no headset got this on the market because it's too expensive. So that's like, you see, now you got to roll back where we're at. You know, that was your first product. You know, so I don't know. Yeah, but that's the Vision Pro. The Vision Pro is crazy as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, and hopefully by that time they have like really good software updates. Like this can be even better. Like maybe we can like do a full body scan.
Right,
somehow.
like really just see you sitting there, right? Like I'm
there's
sitting
more
there.
apps that you can collaborate. Maybe there might be a podcast. Like they should do their own
This is actually an example of
what I'm saying?
Like
we're forcing it. Like we're just like forcing this, but they could totally be like, oh, let's make a podcast app for people who have the Vision Pro, and they can record audio and share
easily, right?
Easily.
Press one button, because today already I forgot to record. Like I didn't say it. Just because you were talking, but like, yeah, definitely. Like, I keep forgetting to start recording. Like, at least like 3 minutes into it, I forget. Like, so maybe
none of this is actually being recorded. Like, yo.
Yeah, no, like the audio is though. That's why I'm not tripping, because the audio is. I was talking about the visuals.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's why I'm kind of like, but yeah, you're right. In software, there is this cool thing that happens when people use software in a different way, and then the developers are like, oh shit, let's add that feature. So yeah, we're trying to use it as a podcast because they're like, hey, everything's here, but it's like it should have been one button to record our voices and to sync it all. You know, we're snapping, we're doing weird little things. That's actually cool when users do that on your apps. So that's happening right now with the Vision Pro. It's missing a podcast app. Come on, you guys invented podcasts.
So if they keep thinking and releasing things like that, it'll be really.
Yeah, and if they make
really
it cheaper,
dope.
that's gangster.
Yeah, like Apple Intelligence, like really integrate it, like kind of solve the issue with typing,
Yeah. Typing sucks.
That's annoying.
I think voice is going to be the way to go.
I'm encouraged by this gesture, like where you try to get it on video, but like,
yeah, I see you clean.
Right?
I see you clean. Yeah.
Bam. So like just this, and then like you'll start to pick up on different things. Like eventually, you could do so many things.
Yeah, no, it's the hand is here. The hand is here. Little by little, the body starts to appear.
Yeah. So we're used to gestures with Apple, so that can make things really easy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
cool.
Is there anything interesting like in the article itself?
Honestly, fuck. I didn't really read this one. I was just like, I kind of looked at the apps if they mention one, but nah, I didn't.
It says the MetaQuest store features about 3,000 apps, mostly games. So it's not that huge of a difference from the Meta Quest store, which is interesting. I would have thought they would have had a bunch more.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a little weird, but maybe that's a promising sign, right? It's been a few months, and those devices are super old, so that's an interesting little sentence there.
Yeah. Oh, the immersive video content is worth, like, that's kind of what everyone's
That's been the
big
coolest
hope.
thing, right?
That's everyone's big hope with the Vision Pro. It's like when we get those, like,
live events.
once we get that courtside NBA feature,
Yeah,
or like,
yeah.
or like, you know, what is it in soccer? I mean, just great seats. Like
Yeah.
Soccer. They don't have courtside, but like,
Yeah, no,
you know?
like, yeah, basically.
that's gonna be pretty cool. Or like this, right? It's like, yo, Chris, let's go watch this
Ooh,
game.
live would be
You feel
sick.
me? Yeah. It's like, bro. Or you could invite maybe like 4 people. Be like, yo, let's all go and like sit like we're there.
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna? That's the killer.
That's
app.
the Roblox shit we were talking about in the last one, right? Like the killer app, the killer like community effect. It's like the kids got it, but it's like Vision Pro is pretty close to it. If you can really get that popping, this is kind of close right here already. That's crazy.
Because like I'm literally at home in an empty room.
Yeah.
But I'm really here with you
Yeah.
at the same time. So like no other device can like recreate that. You know.
This has been the best feature, yeah.
So it's like what? So yeah, I still have hope for that. If they can get that right, then you know, this is the next.
No, I
big
think
thing.
we're using the best feature right now. So
Yeah,
it's dope.
This has been the best feature. Personas and sharing environments is crazy.
Yeah, hell yeah. I agree. This is like the coolest shit. This is the coolest shit. I love this shit. This was a dope update when it happened too. This was like the most viewed reel. Somehow we caught that wave. The update. This was like 1,600 views or something. So people were hyped. Talking about the hype on the Vision Pro at that time when the update
Oh, you
dropped.
made a reel?
Yeah, we made a reel. You were in it too. And yeah, that one has the
that's
most
right.
views.
Yeah.
That one has the most views because somehow we caught that wave. Somehow the wave was real. You know.
Oh yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah, no, it was
fun.
cool. We dropped it quick, and yeah, it has hype, but yeah, it's got to get cheaper. We need more apps, but it's so early, we can't judge it too. Chill. Yeah. But it's just crazy. We're using it right now, so I'm excited.
We're talking shit.
At least, yeah. So that's that story. Do you have? That's it for
Cool.
this one.
Yeah. Let me.
Okay, damn. So I'm just looking at this GIF. Like, okay, so. Okay.
Well, what do you think's going on in the video?
I think this is like some new AI tool, like some crazy shit, and like we're gonna miss this fucking wave. That's what I think, man. That's what I think. Man.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah. I mean, there's.
think. What do you think? What do you think? I get heated when I see these little tools. I'm like, you can already tell. This is like seeing the first cameras and shit. It's like, the little kids that are really curious, they're going to be the ones that are going to apply for jobs in 2 years. Like, they got hired off a little show they made. That's what I fucking think when I see this GIF, and I haven't even read one word on the screen. So what's up with this shit?
Right. This is a tweet from Andre Carpathy.
Okay.
This dude is like one of the greatest, one of the leading minds in like AI development.
Okay, cool.
He worked at like Tesla. He was like the lead like person in charge of like self-driving.
At Tesla.
Okay. So he left a couple months back. I think he joined OpenAI, but then he left OpenAI as well.
Okay, so he's one of
but
those
this is
guys.
like, he's cutting edge. But he was talking. He even has really good like YouTube videos where he shows like how to understand large language models and all this stuff. But this was fun because he was like, I created like this video of like I just entered some text from like a Jane Austen Victorian like novel.
Okay, cool.
And it was able to like read it and could generate like the illustrations and animations.
Bro, what the fuck? Okay, so these look crazy. Yeah, these look crazy. We've seen a lot, but these for some reason, I don't know. It seems like they're longer. They're kind of smooth. I don't know. Like, was there a breakthrough with this? What is this?
No, this is just like everyone's kind of like putting all these pieces together with all these tools. Well, your app is, you played with a couple of these too. Like he's like, this stack I used is Claude to generate the scenes. I didn't know Claude generates like
images. I didn't know that. Yeah. Okay.
But Claude took the first chapter, generated the scenes and the individual prompts. So maybe he used Claude to break down like the chapter because this is from a real book.
Yeah,
Pride and
yeah,
Prejudice.
yeah. Okay.
So he must have been like, take this book, break it down by
Into
scenes,
like shots and stuff.
and create the prompts for the image generator.
Okay, so that's already a legit first step.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this, I don't know what's up with the Ideogram AI took the prompts to generate the images.
Okay.
Luma Labs AI took the images and animated them.
Yeah.
That one's key.
That
Luma
one is
Labs.
like the one that moves the images, right?
And then you've used this one, right, for your app. Labs
Yeah, but you
narration.
know what? I'm now using Whisper, which is OpenAI, because 11 Labs is super expensive. So they might have better voices, to be honest, 11 Labs, but the advantage on OpenAI is that it's cheaper. So I think I've heard Sam Altman kind of promote it, and he's always just like says it's cheaper, because I think this might be better, low key, and voices, and has more customizations, and you can like clone a voice. Like OpenAI doesn't let you do shit like that.
Yeah.
Like you could feed it audio and your audio, and like it'll clone it. So yeah, it's expensive as hell though. Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
I ended up not using it, but I did kind of add the API and tested it. But it was like just during testing, I kind of ran through some money, and I was like, damn, if users use it, like fuck this one.
You're gonna,
They're
you're gonna have
gonna
a crazy
charge
bill
me
at
crazy.
the end of the month.
So yeah.
Yeah. So narration and then
Beat Studio,
Beat
that's a new
Studio
one for me.
to stitch it together. That's interesting.
I think
He said many of these choices are just what I happen to use for this one while exploring a bunch of things. Anyway, honestly, it was pretty messy and there's a ton of copy pasting. Even this little video with three scenes took me about an hour.
Okay, it's damn. Okay, it's like
So
an
he's
hour,
like,
but
yeah.
like damn, how long would that have to animate this too? You know,
How much money?
like
real
money
paper.
and like After Effects fools and fucking Photoshop to After Effects. Like fuck that.
So there you go. So he's asking like, oh, who's gonna put all this together to make an app? Who's gonna build the first 100% AI native movie maker?
Yeah, take all these fucking steps out, right?
Yeah, which is real.
Damn.
So,
Damn.
yeah.
This truth is so well fixed in the minds of the surrounding families that he is considered as the rightful property of someone or other of their daughters. My dear Mr. Bennett, said his lady to him one day, have you heard that Netherfield Park is let at last? It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. However little known the feeling,
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
truth universally acknowledged that is the
And then there's an AI tool that even does like that highlighting of the words and everything. Like, that's a whole other tool I've seen. Like you'll feed it a video of like audio talking, and then it'll just like do the captions plus that little highlighting effect. So yeah, dude, right? There's so many tools right now. That's why I'm kind of like, dude, like you see this, right? Like, isn't this fucking crazy too?
This is crazy, man.
Like you see this shit going down, right? Like this is like coding's getting destroyed, and like yo, animators are getting fucked up on the side. Like this one's kind of fun to watch. I'm like, holy shit! Like it might be fun to make a fucking show somehow.
Yeah, it's definitely within reach. Tools are there.
Yeah, so the tools
Yeah,
are there. It's
so-
still kind of a bitch to do, and this guy that's in the game, he's just kind of like, yo, someone's gonna crack this. Like right now, it's janky, different like software is involved. Let's just make it an app. Press one button, type the prompt. We know that's we all know that's what the fuck we're trying to do. So that's about to go down, I guess, right? Somebody's doing it.
Yeah, or
It's
like
that
the way
obvious.
that, you could just feed it scripts because the way scripts are like written,
You
they
can
already
just
kinda
you can see
they're
them.
pre-broken down. Yeah,
Like I'm thinking a studio could just feed any script to a machine and just be like, oh, okay, and it could break down cost, maybe like, oh, these scenes average might cost this much. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could watch the movie before shooting it, casting. That'd be a trip.
that's
Storyboarding
literally-
and like they're moving storyboards, like they're moving scenes. Like even this, look at this, like that's insane right there.
tried Runway Gen 3 now that they support image prompting. A lot better results for this scene. He said, "Damn, this is fun." Now, if I just tweak the prompt a little more and roll the dice again.
Oh, wow. So even he mid Twitter thread, he's like, hold on, like this shit actually can get crazier. Look at this one. Had to follow up. Yeah, so dude, I'm peeping that one. That one excites me. It's like, yo,
Yeah, we might have to like
something's there. Like someone's gonna
put
connect the
something
dot
together
where
just
it's just
to-
like, oh, this was doing the fucking anime, like some shit. Like, why? That shit got 1 million subscribers. Like, I know that's about to go down for the next like 3 years. Some kids are gonna be early. It's gonna be kids. It's not gonna be old fools. So that's why I'm like, no. Yeah. So it's so.
This other guy, look, this guy was like, oh, what about the music? You could have used pseudo. Yeah.
Damn.
And make a little hit soundtrack.
Right? Like someone's gonna sell a freaking show, like an animated show, completely like fucking soundtrack made by them, like, you know, AI, fucking animation by like one person show. I think someone's gonna do that. That's the story. Like every fucking article, every newspaper wants to break. Like fucking 16-year-old sells a show, like, and he's the sole like employee, no actors. Like what the fuck?
Dude.
That's about to go down, man.
So I thought that was cool.
Yeah,
You see that a lot nowadays. It's like you see that a lot, but I figured that we'd talk about it a little bit.
Nah, the podcast is good. Just the mindset, keep this shit in our heads too. Like I'm just trying to share shit with you. Like who cares at the end of the day? Like, yeah, this is kind of like something cool to show me, man. This is like, don't miss this one. Oh, don't miss this one. You know, this one, like, yeah. Let's at least document us like missing it or at least seeing it. Like, damn, we did see it. It's exciting as fuck for me. It's like YouTube just got easy. I don't know. For me, it's like the YouTube App Store just opened up. That's how it feels for me. I'm like, oh shit, like we don't need animators. We don't need like voice actors. Like, oh shit, we could do those like documentary like Virgil Abloh come up like 1 hour videos that be having like 600,000 views. I'm kind of like, oh.
Right. Yeah.
You could do so much of those videos like documentary style or like these, like breaking down famous chapters in books, you know, just like that's going to be a channel.
Yeah.
You know?
No, you're right. Yeah, you're actually, your mind is active right now. That's true. Like there's so many books and like public domain.
Like Goosebumps, like so many unanimated shit that never got animated. You know, like you can be that little bridge to animate, I don't know, something that hasn't been, right? It's like, oh shit.
Like Sherlock Holmes books. You could do like the anime Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, like that's a channel. Like, oh shit, anime Sherlock Holmes. Like just like taking shit from the archives and just making it anime and lit now, you know?
Yeah.
Crazy. So that's about to go down. I'm excited.
opportunity.
I'm excited. That's a window. Yeah, that's exciting. So apparently there was like some dude in Nashville that was like talking about AI tools. This food took it crazy. This is a story that I think highlights our law of like there's always people doing shit crazier. Never underestimate that people are creative as fuck out there. People don't give a fuck. People are really fearless out there. So, you know, there's people that are doing overemployed type things and having more than one job. Well, this guy was like helping North Koreans get remote jobs in America. But like I kind of at first I thought it was like, this dude's kind of trying to finesse like some money, but I think he was actually helping fund some like weapons program. Like it's actually kind of like crazy. Apparently they were using he was helping North Koreans get like remote IT jobs and they were funneling hundreds of thousands of dollars in income to fund North Korea's weapons
But they're actually
program.
doing the work?
But they're actually doing work and the money is just going to like a North Korean weapons program. So there was like somebody in Nashville that was a plug that I guess was like helping them get the jobs. But in the article, they mentioned that for the remote interviews, they were using face swapping AI tools to do the interviews for them.
The interviews?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, supposedly they were using AI tools for the freaking interviews and the videos. And I was like, hell no, Roland about to do my interviews. Fuck that. Yeah, right? It's like, what the hell?
That's not even as crazy as this. This is weird.
Right? So again, we're still scared.
It's a national security threat.
No, yeah. So this was just some wild shit. Like, just kind of remember, fools are always just kind of on a different level out there. And yeah, don't be scared of us thinking shit, because, like, yeah, this is actually insane, illegal. Like,
he would get a percentage of the income for each laptop.
wow, yeah.
Nah, dude.
Did you see this article?
No.
Oh, shit, okay. I was like, damn, you probably saw it. I don't know.
That's crazy. North Korean national was hired. So he was basically like,
He was, like, getting the job for them, right?
he was like was he applying or were they telling him where to apply? I don't know.
No, I think he was applying for them.
He was applying and then he would just like tell them to do the work, or
No, they would definitely do the work. I think he
Yeah.
was just the plug to, like, do the interview process or something, but they were remoting into his laptops at his house. And that was like a laptop farm he had. Like, I don't know if there's images of this, but, like, this dude had fucking hella laptops around the house. So he was that American for this whole, like, program.
dang, there's in May, federal prosecutors charged an Arizona woman for allegedly raising $6.8 million in a similar scheme to fund the weapons program. Chill. Nah. 60 people living in the U.S. and use their personal information to get IT jobs. So the North Koreans have like a crazy IT little like military unit or something
Yeah.
that are really good at work. So they're just like, oh, we'll do these American like software jobs easily and get paid like high six figures.
Yeah. But they're funding, like, some crazy shit.
Yeah. This reminds me of two things. The first thing is like there's another story related to North Korea. I think on YouTube, like some dude was able to intercept like the signal for like the television signal for North Korea.
Oh, okay.
So he was able to like put up like North Korean TV on YouTube or something.
Okay.
So you can like watch like some authentic
North
TV
Korean
that they play in
TV.
North Korea.
Oh, shit.
Some dude was like streaming that. And that's available on YouTube.
Oh, damn. Okay. Anybody wants to check that
That's
out?
kind of interesting.
Everyone's
It was mostly like I just skimmed it. It was like military, just like chants, military like parade, like praising, that kind of stuff. So it's nothing that interesting.
Yeah. That's what you'd expect. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
The other thing I saw was the other thing that this reminds me of is like there's actually a really good interview with like Nipsey Hussle's brother.
Okay.
I saw like kind of some highlights.
Okay.
And there was a point where he was talking about that like the feds or like some movie like MPA, he said Motion Picture Association was always trying to find his brother like at the store on Slauson. They were consistently going like every day because they were just doing so much with the CDs and the music. I don't know if they were sampling things or like what it was.
Yeah.
But they were like, putting out so many just CDs. Maybe Nipsey already had like a label deal or something, but they kept just fucking selling. You know how they sell the mixtapes?
Yeah.
And he said that they were like, what was it? He said a figure of like 250,000 or something. That they were trying to go after him for or some shit like that.
Damn.
But they were like, nah, like we had to get that music out, because that's what we needed to do. Like, fuck that. We aren't gonna just be scared of like this copyright shit.
Oh, shit. That's like really you might get sued shit.
Yeah.
Like what if they sue you shit for real? Yeah.
Yeah, and they were just like, dipping and trying to just be one step ahead of like these people trying to catch them.
Shit.
Just to get the music out.
That's fucking sick.
That's crazy. So it just reminded me of this shit. This is, he was shook. I was like, damn, that's crazy, but this is some crazy shit.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, that's kind of the point of this
There's
story.
levels.
Like,
There's levels.
Yeah, this is
There's levels to scheming and, putting in work and doing crazy shit. This one is fucking wild. This is, yeah, I don't know.
This is just as a pillar of like, yo, an extreme, because like, hey, whatever the hell you're doing is not even close. So like, that's fake fear, you know? What are you really scared of? This is low-key scary as fuck, right? What the hell happens to you when you get caught doing this? I have no idea.
Yeah. I mean, the money must add up to like take this risk. You gotta be talking about millions of dollars.
Generated revenue more than 250,000 each between July to August 2023.
Damn, each 250.
These must have been like stupid jobs or something.
I don't know.
Faces
that's
20
pretty-
years in prison. I mean, yeah, he probably was making bread to take a risk that crazy. And that's just, yeah, whatever you're scared of doing, you might get sued. Yeah, do it now. Go. Go. Like, this fool is like wildin'.
North Korea. That is so funny. It's
Crazy.
like a South Park episode. Like, you could do something right there.
Yeah.
That's like something you would see in a South Park episode.
Yeah, ridiculous shit for real.
But, yeah, that's hilarious. In a way, it's fucking funny. Because it's like, we're like, oh, immigrants are going to take our job. But it's like, yo, there's these North Korean laptop farms that are taking, like, the best jobs.
Yeah.
Like, literally the jobs you could never get.
Like the jobs you can't even get.
Yeah. So, nice. I
Like
that
the
one.
interviews you can't even fucking pass. That's the ones they're taking.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, yeah.
This is something I just bookmarked, and I thought it'd be like funny or interesting to kind of go through it together. I don't remember what the actual, like, a lot of people do these like clickbaity kind of things, like this dude. Everyone should have a business that earns them 1 million. Sadly, most people never take the first step.
These
That's
threads
some
are so
sad fools.
some whack fools. Right?
Yeah, it's like, wow. Everyone should have a little North Korean laptop farm.
Yeah, like fools are whack out
Some-
there. Fools
yeah.
are scared.
He's like, here's the best ideas to make you a millionaire. I saw the first one and I was like, oh, this guy's maybe he's tripping.
Oh,
But
true.
let's,
Okay.
but let's see. These are the best ideas in 2024 to make you a millionaire.
Okay, cool.
Laundromat.
Okay.
Let's start with the boring businesses. Oh wait.
I
this
like
is
Cody
Key
Shane.
differentiator.
I like Cody Shane.
Use AI to optimize machine maintenance. What?
How? What do you mean?
Why it works. Steady demand for laundry services with predictable recurring revenue. So, damn, are laundromats cracking like that? Are they that profitable?
I mean, that's like an old like YouTube one. This kind of ties into like when you start watching channels for vending machine hustles.
Yeah,
you
like-
start getting recommended laundromats, and shit like that.
Laundromat.
You
Yeah.
know?
I don't know if I believe that one. Maybe she did that one. I guess she does. Let's see, creative shit.
To owning a business is making beauty straightforward, doesn't have to be super expensive. If you don't understand cleaning it, you probably shouldn't own any business. What are these laundromats making? Well, it's like I have one laundromat. It's a group of 3 of them that does $3 million a year revenue.
Whoa.
Let's call it 30 to 60% profit margins, depending on. Yeah, and so they do well. And then they're adding different services to them. So the way that I think is interesting to boring businesses is we talk about, it's called the BRRT method. So boring businesses that are recession resistant, where you can raise prices and add technology. Vending machines, cool. Then you might.
It's a cool sentence, right? That was a cool little sentence.
That's a good little.
Where you can
acronym.
charge more and increase the tech. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, there might be something to it, I guess.
Maybe.
Yeah. Because I have seen the laundromats, like, usually laundromats do stay there for a long time, though, I'm not gonna lie.
Like,
you don't see too many
seen a
laundromats
laundromat
disappear.
close? That's my
Yeah,
question.
like, to be honest, like, I've seen, they stay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Huh.
No, that's real. That's
I don't
real.
know, maybe there's something here. Let's see what else. Self-storage facility. I don't know about that one. There's just some shit that you don't want to fuck with, like, unfortunately.
Yeah, like
Like, I don't want to be in a
sometimes
storage facility.
Yeah, it gotta kind of like interest you a little bit.
Online education, build an audience with free content, then use Google Teachable
Okay.
ConvertKit. This is a good one. I like this one.
I like when you're like kind of put on game with like resources for selling shit. So it's like Teachable. Like these are different places you didn't know you could sell. I kind of like when that happens. So it's like
I think Teachable is like a platform for
like courses, right? Like you're starting a course.
Yeah, like courses and uploading videos and all that, and pricing it and stuff like that. That's a good little resource.
So I'm actually in a school class. That's funny. The school's there with no Twitter handle, so it might. I don't know if that's a bad sign. Maybe I'm on a whack site, maybe. But yeah, like some YouTuber that does like a jeweler, like a low-key jeweler, like a low-key jewelry channel. He was like, oh, I'm doing a little class like to teach what I know, and like some fool that goes to the jewelry district in LA, and he's like, you gotta be careful with this and that. And you know we love tracks and all that shit, and like it's just a cool market. So I'm in like a little jewelry class, and it's in the school little platform. Yeah. So yeah, these are the don't forget you can sell education. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and the margins on like, ebooks and classes.
Yeah, digital shit, right? Like taking it back to like Tim Ferriss, I guess. Like it's like an old thing, like selling digital products hack, right? It's like, damn, you've knocked out, woke up to like 10 book sales, didn't ship anything. That's still a dream, Like really taking advantage of the online ecosystem.
Yeah.
So
unfortunately,
education.
we don't have shit to teach.
Yeah, we don't have shit to teach, man. Not right now.
We don't know shit.
Okay, so yeah, building an
Copywriting,
audience. Definitely do that. Ghostwriting, okay.
Okay.
Like online remote gigs or what's this? Copywriting, like a popular
I think we've seen a
Upwork
lot
thing.
of these. Oops. Oh no. Okay.
All right.
Parking lot management. See, these are the ones I want to see. Like just out the blue.
Yeah, like shit you've never
out of
heard
left
of.
field. Parking lot management.
Cool.
Damn, a parking lot like in LA would be insanely expensive.
Parking lot management. Acquire parking lots in high demand areas, implement a payment system, unique angle, offer a mobile app. So that's a thing, right? Like sometimes you're in these little weird lots and it's like, is it an app? Is it a machine? Is it a ticket? Is this part of like the mall I'm trying to go to? Is this some rinky dink lot? So I guess that's the play, like those little random lots, right? That have an app or something.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like a lot of lots are not up to date with,
That's where you
like
can,
to make it easier.
going back to what the girl said, right? Like that's the thing you could add some tech to, right? Like a parking lot, like just make it scan the QR code on your parking space, type easy, and Apple Pay, boom. You fools love parking there now, It's like, nah, I parked there because the other shit, I got a ticket. I don't know.
Yeah, I lost my ticket or like there's some weird shit with it.
Yeah, so interesting, or that could be a service maybe, like, yo, who owns this parking lot? Fucking I'll digitize it, I'm gonna put QR codes, I made the app, it's a template, I don't know, that could be something.
That's another opportunity there. Nice.
I like it.
Email marketing agency.
So this is one of those where I don't even want to read it. Because I hear email and I'm just like, what the fuck? This is like not my generation. I don't know. I feel weird. Email. I feel like I'll never make money with email in my life. And I'm okay with it. I've accepted that. Am I sleeping on email marketing agencies? Apparently.
Yes.
Apparently, right?
Now the other thing is like the newsletters. I thought that was like the stupidest
Yeah,
thing.
what's the hack there? I've seen somebody who was like making bread with a newsletter. How do you monetize it? Like Amazon links, affiliate links and shit?
I mean, everything. Once you have people's emails and they're targeted, like, people want access to those. I mean, I guess people pay a ton of money for like huge newsletter, you know, list of newsletters and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay.
So-
Okay. That's like there's a
I
couple
would've-
avenues.
Yeah, that would have been interesting to see. Like, how do you build those and then just flip the newsletters?
Okay, so that's a new one. That's a new one for me. Is that an old
Yeah.
hustle? I've heard like the newsletter one is like a new one, or maybe it's coming up
Pretty,
again.
yeah, it's pretty. It's been there for a while,
Mm.
but we're still going strong.
Cool.
Online course marketplace, creating content is good, but creating a platform is better. Create a platform for experts to what?
So like make it teachable.
That's the plan. Everyone, let's all make.
Yeah, everyone, let's make it teachable. There's room for a lot of team tree houses.
Car wash.
So
put the car wash.
The car wash. So when I think of like laundry YouTube channels, it's that food that just popped up. So I guess he got a car wash too. Okay, I mean that's believable, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's been a wave recently of like old businesses getting like revitalized type shit.
Yeah,
Like,
and part of adding tech is adding a YouTube channel, right? Like now a laundry. I watched that laundry channel, fool. You know, it's I recognize that fool from the laundry channel. Like, what the fuck am I doing watching a laundry channel? You know, but that's
sometimes they make them interesting.
yeah,
man.
that's the thing. It's like how much did I make a week? That's probably how you get me to click.
Yeah.
You know, it's like how much I made in a week owning my laundry.
My laundromat.
So yeah,
Like customers flipped out on me at the laundry.
like security footage. Like whoa, chill.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also we gotta shout out Round 2 real quick, cause like they pioneered that like on a clean level, level. So
Round 2, the
now I
sneaker
expect that.
store.
Now I expect that. Yeah, I expect that for any store now. It's like you're not a
Which
store.
is actually not that common.
It's
really.
that's not common, surprisingly, and I think that's only because like it's such a bitch to do. Even for Round
And
2.
I don't think they even, and I was about to say, and I don't think they even reached the pinnacle of like how good they could have been or could have gotten.
when there's that.
Because that was
stupid
like
effort.
legit, like Pawn Stars. Like it should have been.
That could have been on. Could have got
It
bought
could've-
out. Something could
Could
have
have
happened.
definitely been on some network or somebody. You know,
Yeah.
because people want to see all that big money, crazy rare items, celebrity cameos. Like what else? What else could you want?
Oh man, sick. Yeah.
So damn, that's actually our pick for. Make a
Businesses.
$1 million business,
Yeah, like
yeah.
a video content. Talking about adding tech to businesses.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can add YouTube channels to so many businesses.
It's a whole new level of.
I'll give a free
marketing.
one to no one that's watching this. I don't see your persona all of a sudden. I wonder why that is.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. But no, I'll give a.
You can hear me though.
I
right?
can hear you, but yeah, I'll say this. Like when I was trying to, we all go through that phase where we want to build an agency, right? We try it for like 14 hours maybe max is the record. But in my 14 hours, I was like, fuck. I was like, let me make a list of like high performing YouTube channels that kind of happen at a business. Maybe not in the channel, but I know this does happen at a business. So like fucking dog like washing, like bathing. Those videos just have so many views, and I was like, damn, like what I want to do is like approach only dog grooming, because whoever the fuck says yes, that's something I can guarantee is gonna be a hit. So where your effort will be worth it, because you're gonna have to do it for free, because I think it's hard to convince like, hey, look at Round 2, you could be like Round 2, you know.
Yeah.
And also, like, fuck, for me to do it, it's like, damn, bro, I'm gonna need some bread to really do it. Like, that's so much work. Editing, filming, going to work, and then going home to edit. Like, that's kind of like, to do that for a business is, like, crazy. A lot of money. So to do it for free, I was like, you'd have to literally approach the most, like, YouTube channels that you think have the most faith. And I was like, damn, if I did it, It'd be like the fucking dog grooming businesses, like before and after cutting their hair, whatever.
Yeah, because the dogs are so cute. People just will watch that.
Yeah, because people are already watching it, you know?
Right, right, right.
So yeah, that's our pitch.
That's a way of adding technologies, like not only put your stuff on a website or on an app, but also like get a show or like content
Yeah.
up on the internet.
Yeah, so you don't necessarily have to develop code anything for them. Adding tech, I guess a gem we can give on that is like just literally make a YouTube channel. Like Santiago and fucking Cool Kicks. Like, you need a fool that's down, you know? All right, what's the next one?
So let's see, mobile app.
Mobile app. What do you think about that? Just mobile app. 2 words. 2 words. Like, am I a millionaire yet? I don't know. I don't think so. Targeted upgrades. Hold on. Let me think. That made my brain stop.
Offer targeted upgrades.
Targeted upgrades. Huh. Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay. Our targeted upgrades? I think like that, what I think it is like, oh, once you figure out like what kind of users it is, like only add updates for that type of behavior. I don't know, but I don't know what the fuck that means.
I have no idea what that means.
So high user retention leads to exponential recurring revenue. Is this a bot? Is Matt Gray a real person? Is this a bot?
AI.
Yeah, I feel like he's AI now.
Definitely AI. Yeah.
So potential high user retention leads to exponential recurring revenue. Yeah, that's the dream, right? That's the dream. That's my dream right now. Mobile app. That's my dream. I'm trying a little bit, I guess. There's always levels. Again, that's why that article, because there's levels. Anytime you think I'm trying, even stop yourself. Like, 10x it. Just shut the fuck up, 10x it. Then say it again. Then see if you might have to 10x it again. So yeah, that's kind of a good brain hack. Like, yeah. All right, what else is here? I think that's it.
We know this shit is AI. It's like virtual business.
So yeah, I guess we don't trust AI content yet. Is that something that still humans are like, this shit is still hallucinates here and there?
Pretty generic.
Yeah, it's a little generic still sometimes, right? But yeah, my last story for the day, Web3 Watch. Telegram launches browser mini app store. So literally like, I think maybe less than 2 weeks ago, Telegram, like a super poppin' app for like illegal activity in general, right? Like Telegram's a weird little app. And there's a lot of Web3 activity, and in the sense that like people like buy stuff with, crypto on Telegram. A lot of illegal shit, and a lot of, I don't know, right? A lot of stuff, I bet. So I think Telegram peeped that. They're like, okay, we have this crazy user base. A lot of people do transactions, and it's a janky way of doing it. It's like, remember there's like these other sites that like you have to kind of send people to, and that's where you pay with your wallet and just weird things. So I think they kind of been peeping that behavior, and they just launched the app store. So you can build apps on Telegram, but these are D-apps. These are decentralized apps. So Telegram is an app with like 900 million users apparently.
Yeah, it's huge.
Right? So I was like, what the fuck? So they just launched the app store, and I was trying to find a way to kind of like show some of like, on Telegram there's like a top app fucking like little list. So there's like a new app store list just appeared, but I don't think I can share it because it's on my phone. But yeah, feel free to kind of skim that article.
Yeah. So they rolled out a browser.
So the Ton token, have you heard of that? That's something I was going to ask you. Like, there's like a token on this platform, I guess, that's called Ton, like something on the network. It's somewhere in the article. But yeah, like these so the things that are popping right now are like these little games.
Yeah. Oops.
So yeah, I don't know. It's just like some new shit. It's like 2 weeks old, and like what I was tripping on is that if you look at the list of like top apps, there's like 15 million users, 10 million users, like the next biggest game. Like, and they're just games, and they're games where you like collect crypto.
Yeah.
and shit. So I'm kind of like, hold on, like I need to tell Roland, and I need to like maybe build an app, because right now I think is where you can build an app and maybe get like 12 million users, just like not even trying at least, because like the apps that I checked out that were like top 5. One of them straight up had a pop up that said like play on Android, too many bugs on iOS. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. So it's like some janky Flash games. You know, it's like this little like Click Farm type games, like Click Farm, or what was that? Facebook Farmville.
Yeah.
It's like Farmville shit. So, but you get these little tokens, and so a lot of the apps are kind of like, hey, you get these tokens, and these might be worth something one day. Like, so it's just like they're kind of educating people. They're like, hey, this is what you should play because you're gonna get tokens and there's airdrops. So that Cadison app is an app that I was playing today. That's actually the top app, Cadison. So if you want to like, maybe we can Google or YouTube it. Or I was on the Twitter earlier. If you have Twitter, actually, we could check their Twitter. That'd be cool. But that's the top app on Telegram right now, and it has like 15 million users, which is just crazy because it literally just opens like a web, like Safari window, and that's where the app shows up. All right, so yeah. So I don't know what the AI comes from. I haven't seen any mention of AI in the game. But yeah, like there's that mention of the ton token. This is when it starts getting intimidating for me. Like the game low-key didn't feel intimidating. Now I feel like, oh, Satoshi Nakamoto, like, I'm kind of not part of this world.
Nakamoto.
But yeah, like 24 million on-chain transactions, and like, yeah, I guess most people don't even know they're playing decentralized apps. A lot of people just are on Telegram playing these games. Apparently 15 million users. So look at this. What does this say? Coming soon. So a day ago, Game Center, mini app revolution, potential. So 2023 mini app, like, no, this should just launch. Hold on. With collection, top tier mini games ready for launch 2024. I don't know what's going on with this.
Yeah,
But this is the top game on Telegram right now.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's been like, games with Web3 games. They've existed for a while.
Yeah.
Like across a bunch of other like blockchains have had all kinds
And
of
with
games.
cats too, right? Wasn't the first one kitty, crypto kitties?
Crypto kitties. Yeah, that one really didn't like give you tokens. I don't think you could win, but you had to kind of buy, and then you like would resell them. But some of these new chains, it's like they're so down to like get users and get popular that they just kind of been, I guess, giving out their tokens to people who use the games.
Cool.
Which is cool. But it's such a bad time in the market that it's like all this stuff seems kind of...
Yeah, no, it's just like right now, like there's like a hack with Telegram that I guess there's so many people there that like you can get people on a game. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it has to be like Web3 related, but there's definitely like a new app store list, out there in the world. And I guess maybe a trend to look out for is like, yo, once these like apps become big enough, they can have their own like app stores. So like Instagram apps, like, I don't know, is that a thing at some point? Like there's just so many people on IG.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I was just kind of tripping out. I was like, Telegram new app store. I was like, hold on.
Yeah. I mean, even like Grand Theft Auto 6 supposedly was going to support some sort of some crypto
token,
shit.
right? Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah.
I mean, maybe this is where everything goes eventually. Like,
slowly,
all
right?
these users have their own wallets and money and
different tokens from different stuff they use and play. It's like, I got an airdrop.
Go in there and trade it. Like, you could go to Fortnite and maybe there's certain tokens you can use on Fortnite to buy skins or whatever.
Yeah. So that's the game. That's the UI right there. Like, that's literally what it looks like. But it's just like a browser window that opens. You can even see the top of that Safari window that slides up.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting.
So something's happening there. So like since March, it has attracted 27 million players. You know, this is a few days ago.
Yeah, no, it's worth checking it out. Like, I've seen this a lot, like across other chains, and other people do similar stuff. But
So yeah, so I guess yeah, that's something I'm kind of like trying to process right now. Like, so to you, this is just like, oh, a new chain, and like, you know, you try to build hype on this chain and try to make the token pop. So I guess, yeah, I wasn't even thinking of it like that much, but yeah, I guess yeah, Telegram just launched a new chain, and they want, you know, people to start like trading on it and using this token and giving it some value. So
Yeah.
games and apps is like a way to do that.
yeah, and I mean they have the users, so
That's
kind of
interesting. That's like
the
a little
interesting
piece,
thing for them. It's like, okay, you could onboard a bunch of people very fast.
which is happening right now. But yeah, I guess we'll see what happens, right?
But then, you know, the price of the token can fluctuate. Like, it can go pretty much to zero at any time. You know, once the hype is kind of
Yeah,
over.
yeah. So yeah, it's unfortunately attached to like Web3 shit, like new App Store, but it's like Web3, and it's like fucking bottom of the fucking bear. At least for like anything that's not Bitcoin, I guess, right? Like everything else is whack or not, or it's back.
I mean, a lot of these don't really make it because there's so many coins at this point.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's worth watching.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
You know,
peeping
but
it.
like this is good for you to like, you know, if this is like the first thing you've seen that's kind of like
Yeah,
puts all
just
these
as a
things
user.
together,
Yeah.
it's good for you to be like, oh yeah, like I have this. I was able to make this little token. Like, what can I do now? It's like, oh, there's exchanges. Like,
Yeah, this is the
wallet.
first one that got
Now
me.
I can go
to
through
do that.
yeah, which is good.
Telegram
you know?
Web3 app somehow was the
Yes.
first for me.
Yeah. It's like, how do I trade it? What can I buy? Or, you know,
Yeah. Okay.
go to this exchange, it went up, or like, damn, that went down, or, you know. It's a
Yeah.
good, yeah. It's good if you're learning and
So
really just
Caddison,
getting into,
yeah, Caddison got me to that little curiosity somehow.
yeah. So, yeah, play for airdrop. It's interesting.
Yeah. No, I had to put it on your radar too, just so you can see what's up.
Caddison.
Oh, view in Telegram. Yeah. So that's what's popping right there.
Definitely cute. It's a vibe.
Yeah. Yeah. Cats are their own little thing, you know.
24 million transactions is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Something's happening.
Yeah, keep an eye on it.
Yeah, that was my last story. That's all I had.
Cool. Yeah, man. That's pretty much. I really
All right,
don't have
no, that's sick.
that much else.
So yeah, the goal is just to keep our mindsets on just like cool shit, you know. So that's kind of some cool stuff I bumped into, you know,
Nice.
past couple days.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, man.
Really good shit.
So keep your eye out on new app stores. You know, don't, you know, whatever you're thinking, you might get sued, you won't. Right? There's that law.
Most likely.
You know, most likely won't. And yeah, the Vision Pro, hopefully usage goes up. It's
Yeah.
early, but we're using
It's
it.
still early. Yeah, it's still early. Just need that live, those new experiences, more content. You know, it's cool. It's dope to watch a movie on this IMAX screen.
Yeah, no, this is so like untapped. Like literally, look, we're just here and like, yo, add some shit in here. Whoa, there's nothing here.
It's scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's sick. All right.
Yeah, man.
All right then, man.
Cool.
All right, dude.
Good show.
All right. Yeah, I'll see you later, man.